Doctors for Nepal is a UK registered charity which aims to improve healthcare in rural Nepal. The charity provides scholarships to students from impoverished backgrounds from remote areas of the country. They're carefully selected and then attend medical school or nursing colleges in Nepal. Once graduated, the students return to their communities to serve as doctors, nurses and midwives, providing much needed medical care to tens of thousands of patients, and are bonded for a minimum of 2 years.
I am really motivated and I'm really willing to work in the village that I grew up in. So I even after my postgraduate training, I'm willing to go back and work there as a doctor.
The Himalayan mountains mean that most of Nepal's population live in geographically isolated communities. It can take days for the sick and injured to reach healthcare, often undertaking unimaginably dangerous and difficult journeys. Nepal is one of the poorest countries in the world, with incredibly basic standards of living. Water sources are often contaminated, leading to disease outbreaks, and the poor ventilation from open fires results in chronic respiratory problems. Up to 45% of under 5s are malnourished, which leads to numerous health problems, including high child mortality rates. In rural areas, there are low levels of education, particularly of women, and there's still high maternal and infant mortality rates. And then, of course, there are the devastating natural disasters. Due to the high costs, it's just too expensive for most candidates from rural areas to be able to afford the training to become doctors or nurses. So we provide disadvantaged students with scholarships to study in medical and nursing colleges in Nepal.
Doctors for Nepal has been doing a great job in selecting students from the remote areas, the underprivileged, bright students. Those are willing to go back after their medical training and serve there. For Nepalese people, I think that it's a very important thing.
It's vital that local communities are empowered to take ownership of their medical staff so that sustainable local healthcare is provided. Doctors find themselves becoming community leaders as well as providing much needed healthcare.
People see me as their role model, and then many small children, they come up to me and then they say that they also want to be like me one day. That's a very satisfying feeling.
As a result of generous support, we currently sponsor 5 trainee doctors, 9 student nurses and 2 trainee midwives. We are immensely proud that a further 6 doctors and 2 nurses have now completed their training and are working back in rural areas of Nepal. So this is where you come in. If you would like to help Doctors for Nepal, visit our website where you'll find details of how you can set up a standing order, make a one-off payment, or perhaps put on your own fundraising event. Your donations really do make a difference to healthcare in Nepal.
Today I'm creating a big impact, going back to my village, to the lives of all the people. You are not only giving your money, but at the same time you are also saving lives. So I would like to extremely thank you and extend my gratitude from the very core of my heart.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.